Okay, so I was sent this video on Facebook, and bear with me because I'm doing all this recording on my computer, but I'm trying to make it smaller so it's easier for cell phone users to watch. But I'm going to show you this clip. This woman here, she's reacting to this man in this clip, and then I found this exact clip. Just one moment and I'll show you that.
Here's why you should never consume anything you buy from Amazon. And listen, I love Amazon. It's fast. The shipping is great. They have millions of products. But when it comes to health products, supplements, skincare, anything you put inside your body or on your skin, Amazon has a serious problem. There are so many different sellers on that platform that it is nearly impossible to police what's real and what's fake. And I'm not just talking about products that don't work. I'm talking about products that are actively harming people. Every single day, people are buying supplements off Amazon thinking that they're getting the real thing. The bottle looks identical. The label looks identical. And that's because the bottles and labels are manufactured in China, and counterfeiters replicate them down to the last detail. Same bottle, same label, same font, same seal. You literally cannot tell the difference. But what's inside those capsules and powders are cheap, fake, and sometimes dangerous ingredients that should not be consumed by anyone. And even if you search for a brand you know and trust, Amazon's marketplace mixes inventory from multiple sellers. So even when you think you're buying directly from the brand, you might be getting a counterfeit product from a completely different warehouse. If it goes on your skin or in your body, buy it directly from the manufacturer's website, not from a random third-party seller. So I scanned these nature-made collagen gummies I bought on Amazon with the Reveal It app. I found added sugar and high-dose biotin. Unbelievable. Here's why you should never consume anything you buy from Amazon. And listen, I love Amazon. It's fast. The shipping is great. They have millions of products. But when it comes to health products, supplements, skincare, anything you put inside your body or on your skin, Amazon has a serious problem. There are so many different sellers on that platform that it is nearly impossible to police what's real and what's fake. And I'm not just talking about products that don't work. I'm talking about products that are actively harming people. Every single day, people are buying supplements off Amazon thinking that they're getting the real thing. The bottle looks identical. The label looks identical. And that's because the bottles and labels are manufactured in China, and counterfeiters replicate them down to the last detail. Same bottle, same label, same font, same seal. You literally cannot tell the difference. But what's inside those capsules and powders are cheap, fake, and sometimes dangerous ingredients that should not be consumed by anyone. And even if you search for a brand you know and trust, Amazon's marketplace mixes inventory from multiple sellers. So even when you think you're buying directly from the brand, you might be getting a counterfeit product from a completely different warehouse. If it goes on your skin or in your body, buy it directly from the manufacturer's website, not from a random third-party seller. So I scanned these nature-made collagen gummies I bought on Amazon with the Reveal It app. I found added sugar and high-dose biotin. Unbelievable.
Okay, so those are the two videos. So this one with the woman reacting, this one was from Facebook, and then this was the first one I saw, and I was curious on who this man is, because clearly he's given like a TED Talk or something, and I was kind of interested in watching the whole thing. So you can kind of see right here the name. So the first part of it is wellness.treasure. So, okay, got the TikTok channel name. So I took that, went over to TikTok, voila, found it, at wellness.treasure. Okay, but it's still a clip, still not the full video, and I still don't know this man's name. So I took a screenshot from the TikTok video, and I ran it through Google reverse image search and the AIs, and they were giving me names that weren't this man. Well, long story short, I finally found out who this is. This man's name is Dr. Let me get back to my notes here. His name is Dr. Gary Fettke. It's spelled Fettke. And he is an Australian orthopedic surgeon. This Australian part's, he's Australian. He speaks with an Australian accent. I found real video clips of him giving TED Talks, and he talks with an Australian accent. But as you just heard in these two videos, the man speaking does not have an Australian accent at all. But it's definitely the same man. So that led me to believe one of two things. They took a clip from this man and used an AI voice or another doctor's voice or something to go over it. So let me move this out of the way. This is Gary. Oh, there's his name right there. Gary, Fettke. But this is him. He's Australian. And these are some of his actual videos. And this one right here is the one I believe they took the clip from. Same outfit, same dark background.
That equals further inflammation.
But he doesn't talk about anything about supplements or Amazon in this, or in any of his other videos, because I went through all of them. I'm doing my homework here. So, and asking Google, hey, did Dr. Gary Fettke, or however you say his name, did he ever give a podcast or a TED Talk where he talked about not buying supplements from Amazon? All the AIs were like, yeah, no, that never happened. But somebody else did. This guy, Dr. Scott Scher, did. And I'll play that one for you.
No. Taking one for the team doesn't mean I take any applause. I'm very humbled to be here. This, as I said, is a bit of my coming out, because I'm not allowed to talk about what I'm about to talk about. So anyone from Australia, please do not listen. This is what gets me in a bit of trouble. Sugar makes you hungry. Carbohydrates make you fat.
I highly recommend that anybody listen to this does not buy their supplements on Amazon. Just full stop. Because the problem is that you don't know what you're getting. You may be thinking you're getting something from a reputable company, but there was something that I learned about a couple of years ago, a company called Metagenics, which has been around forever. They were on Amazon, and people were getting these rancid products from Metagenics in the mail from Amazon, finding out they were not Metagenics at all. It was all counterfeit. And so this is really, really challenging, right? So whenever I'm working with my clients, I do not ever recommend buying supplements through Amazon as much as possible. Buying directly from the supplement manufacturers that you trust are the ways to do it. As a practitioner, I use a couple different platforms. The one I use mostly is called FullScript, which is where I know the guys that run that company for many years. I know what they're doing. I know the quality that they're looking at when they're bringing supplements on their platform specifically. So in my life, what I use a lot of pure encapsulations, actually, even though they were bought by Nestle. I don't hold that against them too much. Designs for health, I use a lot of. I use some Now brand of things, which is available over the counter. It's a very good brand. Some Jarrow products as well that are pretty good. My magnesium, I think, is pure encapsulations. The cordycepin, the tromunes from my company Transcriptions, which I implicitly care about and trust because I'm involved in the making of those products. And the challenge with supplement companies in general, as you know, Jesse, is it's a self-regulation process. Like, you don't have to do anything. I can go into my basement tomorrow and pack something in a supplement and go online and sell it. And so it's a really big deal that you're looking at quality when you're looking at supplements. And so, of course, with my family, me personally, with my clients, I really care about all those things. And then I think for the collagen right now, I've been using Vital Proteins or Vital, I think it's called Vital Proteins. And I like their company. They've been around a while. They're good. They're well tested, but I change it around sometimes, but that's the one I've been using mostly now.
All right, that's great. A couple things I want to highlight when it comes to quality. The
Yeah.
Amazon piece, I've heard of that before. And I think for a period of time I stayed away from ordering. But lately I've been looking for brands when I order on there that say they're shipping from Amazon. Do you
Right.
know if that's enough? I had assumed if it's coming from Amazon's warehouse, they've done the quality check. No? Okay.
No.
So that's going to change things for me because I have been ordering those.
I worry. If you want to buy clothes, if you want to buy radio, like whatever, people don't buy radios, whatever you buy, like electronic wise anymore, that's better, I think, overall. And I think that there's more recourse if you buy a laptop on Amazon, it doesn't work. There's ways you can get a new one, for example. You don't know what you're getting on the supplement side. I just, like, for example, we'll talk about methylene blue later when my morning routine, but that's a big one where, like, I've just seen a huge amount of crappy stuff online. And I just go, please don't buy this stuff on Amazon. You just don't know what you're getting. So if I was going to buy something on Amazon, it would be being fulfilled by the company that is on Amazon selling it. So if it's Designs for Health, for example, which is another brand that I use a lot, fulfilled by Designs for Health, not in an Amazon warehouse, as much as possible. The temperature regulation in these warehouses all over the place too, like the heat stability of your supplements might change depending on the temperatures. If it's in a Vegas warehouse versus it's in a Florida warehouse, or it's in the Philippine warehouse where it's really humid, I don't know, right? So I tend to be very emphatic about this with the people that I work with and myself personally.
All right.
Okay, so the last clip, this guy's a real doctor too. His name is Dr. Scott Shear, however you say it. And he really did say not to get supplements from Amazon. This guy, Dr. Shear, really did. This guy the Australian, Dr. Gary Fettke, did not. And that's the guy this guy, he was the one that was in this Facebook video and the TikTok. And there's the Facebook. He's an Australian guy. That's why I played that clip of his, so you could hear that he was Australian and not just taking my word for it. So, I guess that's another thing. There's the Australian guy again. Here's the real doctor that said it, which kind of blows my mind, because you have a real doctor here that actually said it, so why wouldn't people just clip this and run it? Like, why did you take the Australian dude, put him on a film, and then totally change his voice using AI to say it? It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, I wanted to make this to clear it up, because it's just another thing that, if we don't do our homework, and granted, maybe this isn't so serious, but maybe we do come across something serious at some point and we believe it. Anyways, that's it for me. Just wanted to point it out.